This video was for overstimulating purposes only. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing is meant to be taken seriously at all. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts, off publicly accessible information first made public by the public figure. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, or disparaging comments. It is for entertainment purposes only. What makes her a girl is the fact that people believe she is very much blatantly still in the feeder community. Like, she still has an Instagram that she posts from that has all her, feeder content or whatever. What's up, y'all? This is Not Your Average Reaction or Mrs. Snowflake. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, usually around girl world. And today, on this beautiful, glorious Saturday morning, I thought to myself, who am I going to react to today? And, Quirky Love Rosee came to mind. And, I just want to... I want to finish up our series in Vegas, and I have to be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm looking for new Quirky Love Rosee content, but I mean, there's no new vlogs, and the live streams are over 2 hours, so there's just absolutely no way. But yeah, I'm enjoying, genuinely, I am enjoying her vlog in Vegas, because this is the first time I've ever seen a super morbidly obese person travel, and I get to see what she's able to do while she's in Vegas. And she is doing a fair amount, to be honest with you. If I were watching Amberlynn Reid, she would just be staying in her hotel the whole time. She might go into the hotel lobby for some slots, but that's all I could see Miss Amberlynn Reid. But Miss Rosee Reid kind of taking a little step forward in being out and about. So the title of this vlog is My Night Out at Bellagio, the Fountain Show, and someone asked for my photo. Las Vegas Vlog 3. All right. And what honestly even sparked my brain about Rosee was I was watching a Zachary Michael video about her. I think it was about her. I mean, it must have been. It was kind of an old one. And I found out through him that Miss Rosee Reid thinks that me, along with every other gay homosexual reactor, is a misogynist. So...
When I made the gay men comment, it was in response to something someone else said in my comments, and was not about ZM directly. Hell, I was more so thinking about Pulpy, Jordy, Alexis Shook, Mrs. Snowflake, and so on. Well, I will say that's really interesting, Rosee, because there was a chatter in your stream who said, who named off me, Michael B. Petty, Jordy, and Alexis Shook, and you said, exactly, Linda.
Exactly, Linda. That's what I'm saying.
Learned that about myself today. That's incredible. But regardless of her weirdness aside and her weird comments and opinions about gay men, let's just get this video started, shall we? Just go ahead and take it away to our girl, Miss Rosee Reid.
Excuse the lighting, but I'm
and I have the lighting all the way up, you guys. I'm so sorry.
Back of my Uber right now, and oh sure. Well, actually, is it okay if I use a ring light?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you can turn the light off. I'll use a light back here. Thank you. That's very nice of you. I'm in the back of my Uber right now, and
okay, I will say I think filming in the Uber is super weird. Super weird. I mean, you could film something else out the Uber and then do a voiceover later. I don't know. It's just something about you're just making this poor driver feel so uncomfortable. There's no shame either.
Left Jackpot Jonies. The guy running it was super nice. His name was Andrew. He was great, honestly. Lost $60. Didn't have any super wins to really.
Did I watch this? Did I?
speak on, except one hand I won $15 when I was, or one of the slots, I think. But I kind of had fun, you know, it was like a little thing to do. But I was like sitting there and I'm like kind of in a bad mood because the buffet was awful that I went to, and I was so disappointed.
If she's talking about the buffet she went to in her last video, yeah, it looked really, really bad.
Like, yeah, it was affordable.
But it was like $20.
And like I got reimbursed for dinner anyway. And so it's just like, I was like, I was like, I guess I can just go back to the hotel and go to bed. And I was like feeling like pouty, and I was like, you know what, fuck that. I really want to go see the Bellagio Conservatory. It's supposed to be really beautiful. I don't know how long I'm going to last. I was told that it's not very, like there's not a lot of seating. So I don't know if I'll have places to like sit and rest and take breaks or not. But it's supposed to be beautiful. And I really want to reset my mood. So I think seeing some really pretty nature will be nice. Because like, this is my only night to do anything in Vegas, and so far this night's been kind of ass. And I'm frustrated because like I spent the time and researched, and it's like I don't know why the Google reviews lied to me. The food was like just so bad. It was all lukewarm or cold, and the stuff that would have been good wasn't good because it was cold. And I'm just like, you know, back in the day, a buffet like that would have been like $5-10 a person. $20 for that low quality of food was just fucking nuts. And I get everything's more expensive, so not that surprised. But if that's what you get for $20, like that's just ridiculous. Kind of like thinking back on like I wanted to gamble.
I mean, girl, it's whatever you make it, girl. We just gonna sit here and complain about it.
Doing it while I was in Vegas, but I just don't think I'm a gambling kind of gal.
Something that I have realized through just people commenting and just watching other creators talk about Miss Rosee Lynn Reed is so her thing, like what makes her a girl is the fact that people believe she is very much blatantly still in the feeder community. Like she still has an Instagram that she posts from that has all her, feeder content or whatever. And if you're gonna do stuff like that, I don't think there's anything wrong with being upfront about it and doing it. People are gonna have their opinions on it anyway, but people have a bad taste in their mouth because I think she's come online saying she's been like taken advantage of by feeders and she wants to do better and get healthier. But I'm sure that's all just, she's just saying things to get attention. Her views are interesting. I don't know where this woman came from. Did she get canceled? Her numbers are very confusing. Like her views to subscriber ratio are throwing me quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie.
Feels like a big waste of money. I feel like I just threw $60 in a paper shredder. So I'm hoping that just doing some sightseeing and actually going to the strip at night. Oh wow, have views. Are we on the strip right now? No, okay. There's like the palms and stuff ahead.
Did she get this guy's permission to use his voice?
Like cool signs and stuff. But
something else I appreciate about Rosee Lynn Reed when compared to maybe some of the other girls. Well, I mean, Foodie Beauty's kind of similar. So I think the most raw girl is probably Foodie Beauty, and then followed up with Rosee Lynn Reed. Both of them give us very natural, very real, most of the time, angles of themselves. And I can say I do appreciate the honesty in regards to that.
Now, but I just wanted to check in because tonight's just been a weird vibe, and I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and it's like after 10 p.m. and I was like, I don't want to end this night on this note, so let's see what happens. I didn't even mention that wild exchange I had with that random man when I was just standing outside waiting for my Uber. Oh
yeah, she did. She had that in her last vlog. It was super duper strange.
Let's see what happens on the strip.
Woo! So this could be an opportunity for you to use the stabilize picture button for your video editing, as well as a, background music.
Dead air, 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 dead air. God, say something. Say anything.
And you could see the forehead of the Uber driver.
Oh crap.
Enjoying hearing the wind. It's an effort thing, y'all. Removing audio from a clip takes 2 buttons, if that.
Oh, what show? Oh, so are these the fountains right here? Oh, okay, so, okay. What time does the show start? Every 15 minutes? Oh, okay.
I hope this trip with you.
Thank you. Thank God there's an elevator, because if you don't know something about me, I have a pathological, terrifying fear of escalators, and I would literally
Okay.
just go home if there wasn't an elevator.
Understandable. I've seen people with those types of fears. Oh my God. She just left this in, and this dude, like, basically stuck his fingers into that woman's freaking crack. Are you kidding me? Again? Oh my God.
I'm so lost and confused.
Well, what are you trying to get into, girl?
I'm about to have a panic attack. Oh, wait, is this it?
Nothing, nothing's gonna help you out when you're lost and confused, quite like pulling out that camera, girl. Hey y'all, just a little warning, the background noise in her clips coming up is super duper obnoxious to me, and I tried to turn it down as much as possible, but just be warned. You have an anxiety attack, pull out that camera. Okay. Rosee, a lot of dead air in these vlogs, girl. This could be so pretty, and like, I like this shot. I do. I think this B-roll has some potential. Just remove the audio and put some music over it. Like, sell the fantasy that you want to sell. Right now, the fantasy is this shit boring as hell. Just zero commentary, zero regard for anybody else in there. I'm sure the rules in Vegas are, pretty, like, whatever. Film whoever you want. Still doesn't make it any less, like, kind of weird.
I know that I'm going to tell this story, and half of you are not going to believe me. I didn't want to be weird and whip out my phone while she was here, but I sat down to talk about, like, everything that just happened.
So she didn't want to be weird and whip out her phone, but she's had her phone whipped out, like, this entire time, y'all.
Like, decompress for a second, because there's this bench out here. I'm sitting outside the Bellagio. It's gorgeous. Whew, I can't imagine being able to afford to stay here for even a night. But I sat down, and as soon as I sat down, this like lovely Indian woman walked up to me, and she was like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Sure," but I was so confused because I have never had anything like that happen to me in my life. And she sits down, her friend takes a photo of us sitting together, and as she goes to stand, like, she thanks me, and she goes to stand up, and I go, "May I ask why?" And she pauses and she looks at me with, like, so much earnestness, and she goes, "You have such a pretty face."
Very Amberlyn Reed coded conversation. This happened in Never Happened magazine on page. This literally never happened.
And I was like, "Thank you." She was, and she, like, said, like, "You're very pretty." I was like, "Thank you," but I'm more confused. And then she goes, "God bless you," and walks away. And I'm sitting here like,
Yeah, I would be like that too, girl.
I'm speechless. Wait, what?
Paparazzi's getting at me right now.
I'm stunned. I'm also a little sweaty from walking around so much. So I took some photos. I might flash them up on the screen. They'll definitely be on Instagram, probably beforehand. I asked the first stranger, because he was with his girlfriend, and he had like a professional camera, and I was like, he's gonna have to take a good picture. So he was very polite, and he took a picture for me, and I thanked him. And then the second lady was like an older, well, she wasn't like old, but she was like older than me. And she was like, do this pose, do this pose. Ooh, someone's smoking good weed. I smell it. No, but and she was like, now throw a peace sign. I was like, girl, I forgot what I said to her. What did I say to her? I was like, you're slaying with the pose suggestions, is what I told her. And then the last photo, the last series of photos at least, because I haven't looked at all of them yet, but the last one, I was like standing there awkwardly, like there was a group of people trying to take photos. I was like trying to figure out who to ask. I was like feeling a little unsure. I'm like standing there and I don't know what to do. The girl walks up to me and asks if I can take a photo of them. And I'm like, sure, if we can exchange. And she was like, perfect. So they took photos of me in front of the owls.
I'm a person who's like traveled by themselves a fair amount of times. I used to do it practically every year, like once a year. If I wanted to take a photo somewhere, usually I would set up my camera in video mode and I would just walk in front of it, do a few poses, and then I'll snap a photo from that. Because yeah, I usually don't like to bother strangers for photos, really. I mean, not a big deal. I don't care if someone asks me.
And I took photos of them on one of their phones and like got some different angles and stuff, and I think I got some good photos of them. And so yeah, and then I walked out here, sat on the bench, and then that crazy moment just happened. Like I'm never gonna see that photo of me, and I don't know if she was telling me the truth or not, or what the real intentions were with that photo, obviously, but like I'm gonna just choose to accept it at face value, because I can tell you with all earnesty, something like that has never happened to me before, and like she clearly doesn't know me from the internet.
Yeah, people are drunk and they'll do some stupid stuff when they're drunk, girl. Like, I don't know if I would ever ask for a photo with a super morbidly obese woman. I also like don't drink, so I really don't know if that's something that I would do when I'm drunk.
No idea what that was about. That was crazy. I was like, yeah, I still don't know how to process that. So yeah. Oh, the fountain show is going. Okay, so once that's done, I'm gonna set like a 5-10 minute timer and then walk over there for the next one. Okay, that's the rule. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, looks like it's done. Or no, it's still going. Okay. Well, I'm getting a little bit of a spoiler. That's fine. I will walk over there before I call an Uber. I'm so glad I didn't call it a night. That was crazy. I can't believe a stranger walked up to me and asked me for a photo.
Let's keep talking about it, girl. Just one more time for Trilogy. Let's go.
What are your theories? Tell me in the comments, because what the fuck was that? I'm like...
Honestly, I think she saw you and she had never seen a person that big before. If they had a thick accent, maybe they were from out of the United States and they thought, wow, I want to show my family this. They are not going to believe the size of a person that I saw. And then she's going to say, well, how am I going to get the photo? I'm just going to tell her she's pretty. Let's do a mental exercise, you guys. Have y'all ever seen someone so pretty, so handsome, so breathtaking that you had to go up to them and ask them for a picture? That's never happened to me before in my entire life, y'all, ever. When I see somebody that I think is like hot, I think the initial reaction is like you're scared to ask for a picture, right? You're trembling, you're shaking in your boots.
Flabbergasted.
It is amazing to me how much attention these women get in public. I used to go out very frequently in college, y'all. Very frequent nightlifer. I think I only have gotten catcalled like 2 or 3 times, or like complimented by strangers like 2 or 3 times in my entire life. But yet these girls seem to get complimented everywhere they go, girl. And I mean, to be honest, they are prettier than me. I'm gonna be honest, they are. So I mean, that's why.
Oh, damn it, I waited too long for the fountain show.
It's cool, guys, but I'm pretty sure you can watch it on the interwebs. Like, this B-roll is so boring, but I really do feel like it could eat. It really, really could. Like, we've got to have some sort of contrast setting on because it's so incredibly dark that I can barely see anything.
Oh no, goodbye.
Are y'all enjoying the show right now?
Across the skies, the way you love me, it's, I feel like this, it's centrifugal motion, it's perpetual bliss. Well, thank you so much.
Aw.
Thank you.
Drunk people are friendly.
It's the way you love me. It's, I feel like this. It's centrifugal motion. It's perpetual bliss. It's a pivotal moment. It's cool.
Rosee, girl, I'm so bored. You gotta do a little bit better, girl. Come on, this is so boring. Speed it up, brighten it up, give me some music, give me something funny. I mean, is that fun? Like, I enjoy putting videos together and editing videos and making super silly, funny edits. It seems like these girls just like to compile their clips together and then call it a day.
Whoa. Cool.
Rose girl. Y'all, this is at 1.35 as well. Y'all, wouldn't it be cool? Like, this is how bored I am just thinking, like, why isn't there a gym that pays you to work out? Hear me out, you guys. The machines generate power or electricity, right? So it's like you've seen those like videos of people like pushing the wheel, and it generates power somehow, right? It could be like a human windmill, right? So there's different machines. You could bike for energy, you could hand bike for energy, you know, whatever. And the gym calculates how much power you produce during your workout, and they will pay you if it goes over a certain amount. I swear it could change everything. And then same things with like some sort of like moving sidewalk or some sort of walking path that we walk on that produces, you know, kinetic energy with our steps somehow, you know?
Wow.
All 7 Harry Potter books in 70 hilarious units. All 7 books in 70 hilarious units. That was
Okay.
I'm on the Vegas Strip. I have no idea if you can hear me. So I'm gonna be real up to the camera right now. But I'm gonna need to sit here for a minute after I sit up there for a few minutes because I sat here to wait for the show to start and then walk up the stairs. And the ladies that helped me take my photos from the other side of this fountain, she like called me up and I was like, okay. People in Vegas are very friendly, by the way.
Because they're drunk?
That's my experience so far. And her friends are from Nicaragua. When she said it, I parroted it back to her correctly in the correct accent. I just butchered it so bad just now. But they're going back in like 2 weeks. And they're locals and they're taking photos and like two of them were stepping up on the fountain and like making little hand hearts and doing cute poses. It was super fun. They're currently posing with a lamppost right now. And I walked up to them and I was like, do you want to use my ring light? Because I got a lot of battery left on it. So I had them use my ring light. And then they took pictures of me for me. People are very like...
Do you think she brought like the phone ring light? Like that's something millennials did for like at least a year in the club, right? We had that literal ring light that would clamp onto your phone so you could take like really nice selfies. Or do you think she literally straight up brought a straight up ring light to the Vegas Strip? Girl, I really hope it's the phone one. And y'all, this makes no sense, right? So if it is the phone one, the tiny one, there's no way that light's gonna help you with like a full body picture. So I guess she did just straight up bring the tripod, huh?
I'm also only approaching people that look approachable. And then so, yeah, anyway, they called me up there to take photos with the backdrop of the Strip, which I didn't even think to do. So I'm very excited about that. I hope I don't look too sweaty because your girl's sweaty from all the walking I've been doing. It's almost midnight. I need to go back to my hotel. I don't even want to talk about how much I've spent in Ubers today. Thankfully, I have a voucher, but I'm going to have to start paying for Ubers for tomorrow's ventures, so I'm going to have to be careful where I Uber. Because, you know, honestly, like, I'm so glad that I didn't let my anxiety win. When I said I was, like, about to have a panic attack, like, I meant that shit. And I was so, like, freaked out and overwhelmed by the amount of people. I'm very overstimulated. I cannot wait to go home and crawl into my bed with all the lights off.
I gotta say, yeah, like I can totally relate to like a lot of social anxiety. For me personally, being in a place with a lot of people like Vegas wouldn't make me as nervous as like going to a party where people are like supposed to interact, right? When you're in Vegas and there's just people around you, it's not socially required for you to like be friendly and like interact with everyone around you. But I think when you go to like a party, it kind of is like you're expected to, you know, have conversation and interact and all that. And so for me personally, it's more of a party scenario rather than just like a bunch of people are there, or just, you know, if I have to get up on stage and like talk to a bunch of people at once, unless I'm teaching a fitness class, because I can like warm up and like make me start sweating. And then even if my face gets red because I'm nervous, I'm sweating, so it doesn't matter. So that's why I love teaching fitness classes. Loved. I haven't taught in years, y'all.
I cannot wait, honest to God. I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed. Like I want to just go lie down, but I have to walk all the way to the Uber spot. And I need to get back to the hotel. But I was feeling so overwhelmed and I pushed through. I got to see some cool stuff and take some fun photos.
Let's go.
And I can officially say I've been on the Strip, and I might explore a couple places tomorrow. But I know I'm going to be hurting in the morning. I forgot to take preventative ibuprofen. That's on me, dog. But your girl's going to take some tonight.
Preventative ibuprofen for walking around, y'all. Let that sink in.
I've been up since 5:30 this morning. I pray to God I sleep until 9 a.m. I might just not even do that. I might just say fuck it to the included breakfast, because I want to go to the Hello Kitty Cafe anyway, and I could just go there for breakfast and sleep in. I might do that because I'm feeling really emotional in this moment. I'm like really overwhelmed, and I'm also like really proud of myself.
About what?
I've done a lot of walking, and I'm hurting pretty bad, but the experience is worth the pain.
This could have been left out of the vlog.
And I'm really proud of myself that I'm here, that I didn't let my fear stop me, that I was like, I'm gonna do this really hard thing, and I'm going to explore Vegas. And
Let's go.
I started out with a pretty shitty night, and it ended with a water bang, if any, you know, of it all. And I met really nice people, and Vegas is interesting. I had a random dude walk up to me and talk crazy to me. A random lady asked me to take a photo with her. Still don't know what to think of that. And I met some nice people.
Okay.
I'm really proud of myself, and I did all of it alone. I didn't need anybody's help, and there were some bumps along the way, but I did it. I did it.
You know, saying I'm proud of myself honestly isn't something that I say too frequently to myself, honestly. And it's not like I'm not proud of myself for doing things. It's just like it's not a part of my vocabulary, really. I usually stay towards being proud of other people, I guess. I don't know. How do y'all feel about that, being like proud of yourself? Like, obviously there's nothing wrong with it, and you probably should be in a certain level, but some of it's just kind of like, are you looking for us to be like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
My thumb popped off. I had some water left over, like that had thawed from ice when I got in, so I poured the water into a cup? Anyway, into a cup, and I drank the first one, and then the second one, I overfilled a little bit, and then proceeded to, so this is just water, because I was so thirsty.
I mean, that's just how I look anytime I drink water in general. Honestly, that's why I have to use a straw most of the time or take tiny sips. It always, like, if it touches one little fiber of mustache, it's like the water just goes wherever it goes, and then it goes down my mustache, down my mouth, every day, y'all.
And I've been doing a lot of walking, so I had one of these on my live. I'm gonna have another one. It is like
Is that
about
a Pro Mix?
12:30.
What is it, like a fucking electrolyte bullshit?
And
There's no way this girl is dehydrated. There's
I
no
went to go
fucking
get
way.
an Uber
You need salt to hydrate yourself, y'all. You think this girl hasn't had any salt?
from the casino to the hotel. It was like $25. The Uber to the Bellagio was like, I think like $16 or something. And then it was like $10 to go to the hotel from the Bellagio. So I ended up paying about the same amount for my Uber, like for 2 Ubers to get 1 Uber, and I got to go to the Bellagio and actually go on the strip. So love that for me. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm gonna function. I think I'm making an executive call. Who knows when my body's gonna wake me up, like last night. But I'm not setting my alarm till like 10 a.m.
Okay.
Because I need to sleep. And I want to go to the Hello Kitty Cafe anyway. So breakfast ends at 10, and I could set it to 9 and go downstairs and get some sausages and a fruit Danish again, and it would be delicious. But I have been up since 5:30, and it is currently after midnight.
Okay.
And I just did a bunch of walking and standing.
So that means what?
And I am so tired.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know how many times I've said the words "I'm tired" in this present moment. And I wanted to vlog, talk about something, but I'm so tired, I don't even remember what the fuck that was now. I'm not hungry, but I need to take some ibuprofen, and I haven't eaten anything since that god-awful buffet. I'm not gonna leave a Google review, because I feel lied to, and I'm upset. I just paid $20 to Uber there.
Y'all, she paid $20 for a buffet.
$20 to eat there. Thank God I got a water.
Maybe I'm just not a buffet expert, but it kind of seems like the range is like 10 to 20 for buffets, and if it's super fancy, it can get up to like 50, 60. So I don't know what she was honestly expecting.
Granted, now their sodas are only like $1.40.
In this economy, like, have you been living like the past 4 years, girl?
9, which, like, you know, maybe it's better earlier in the day, but I arrived at 7:30 p.m., which was 2 hours before close. And, like, I'm so sorry. If you can't have hot food when it's still, like, active dinner rush hours, even if it's the tail end of the dinner rush, like, that's crazy to me. Like, I wasn't expecting 5-star food. If the food had been warm, I honestly probably would have mostly enjoyed the buffet. But, and then, you know, I fucking pissed away $60 gambling. But I'm trying to just look at it as, like, having fun.
Well, yeah, gambling is a waste of money.
I kind of feel like I never have to do that again. Like, you know, like, I don't know. I don't really think I'm gonna go gamble tomorrow. I just don't think it's necessary. I was just like, this is kind of dumb. I don't get it. I've never had a big win before. I think I would feel differently if I'd had a big win before.
Same.
Like, if I knew the feeling I was chasing, I guess. So maybe that's the universe's way of intervening. I still don't know what it means that the ring broke. It broke while I was gambling, so I don't know if that's symbolistic or not. God, I have not been hydrating enough this trip. I definitely need to hydrate, like, tonight and in the morning.
Okay.
So that way I can, like, go to the bathroom before I get on the plane. Because when I tell you, I used the airplane toilet for the first time. I think I kind of glossed over that yesterday in a vlog clip. But, bro, when I tell you, sardine in a can. I don't know how the fuck I finagled that. So, like, if it's an emergency, at least I know I can use an airplane toilet. But, I don't want to do that again. God forbid if I have to go number 2. That ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna suffer. Airplane snacks were a moot point, y'all. I haven't touched them. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that, like, production, like, cooked me up. And they've upgraded the snacks at Southwest, which I was unaware of.
Production cooked me up? Who is production, y'all? She has a production team? Am I, like, 3.6k views?
So, yeah.
Production.
And, like, they'll give you as many Diet Cokes as you ask for on Southwest, too. My brain's not even working right now, so, you know what?
What, girl?
I'm gonna eat a high chew, because I'm just not hungry. I actually, like, really, I got 2 plates of the buffet, didn't finish either of them. The second one, I left a surprising amount of food on the plate, because I was just so irritated. It was stuff that I liked, and I mean, thankfully, like, I'm not feeling sick at all, so it wasn't, like, unsafe food. It just sucked ass. Like, if you ever go to Vegas, do not go to the Crazy Buffet. Okay. Oh my God.
Well, you know, you've been talking about it in last vlog, and you've been talking about it like 5 or 6 times in this vlog. I'm gonna believe you, girl. I'm gonna believe you.
I packed a bunch of shit I didn't need to pack. But it makes me feel better when I'm, like, anxious for travel. And just knowing that I have these things in case things go awry, I just appreciate that, I guess.
She likes to be anxious when she travels?
Oh, shit, yeah. But you have to eat something with ibuprofen. Like, it hurt your stomach, I guess. It's just the best option, probably not. But it's the only thing that doesn't sound like make my stomach upset.
Girl, I don't think you're ever going to have an empty stomach for that to matter, girl. I don't think. I think you could take it at any time, at any point. You don't have to, like, literally eat the food with it as long as there's, like, food in your stomach.
I'm really excited that I pushed myself. Because I was like, I'm just going to call it quits. I'm going to go back to
Let's talk about how proud we are of you, girl. Let's go at it again.
Oh, this sucks. Like, I was thinking, like, man, fuck Vegas. Like, this is so overhyped. This is so stupid. Like, I was just feeling really down and out. And
I think on a certain level she is right. Like, I haven't gone to Vegas as an adult. I went as a child. I thought it was, like, fun. And, you know, thinking about it now as an adult, I'm like, okay, so now I can drink and go to strip clubs. So I don't know. I don't think I'll have a better time. You know, if there's, like, a concert, some rave, EDC, I would go to that. But just Vegas on its own, I don't think that's my style.
Just like, you know what? No. This is not how this is going to go out. I'm going to the Strip. And so I picked the Bellagio Conservatory because that's something I really wanted to do. And for it being like 11 p.m., it was super crowded. When I started walking back towards the Ubers, like, it was like a minute or two before midnight. And it had been super crowded. Tons of people. When I walked back, It was like, it wasn't Vinkin,
Such a nothing story, girl. We've heard this already.
but like it went from like hundreds of people to like maybe not even 20.
I am praying for this to end.
Hundreds of people like funneling in and out, taxi after taxi after taxi after taxi. It was really interesting, like how it kind of like died down. I don't know if maybe I just happened to catch a lull. That was kind of nice because I'm really overstimulated, and I was thinking earlier as I was walking, I was like, yeah, when I go home, I'm gonna have a pretty epic meltdown. That'll be off camera, because I don't melt down on camera.
What does this mean? What, girl? Like, usually if you're overstimulated and you get back to your place, you're not gonna have a fucking meltdown. Like, what are you talking about, girl? Like, this is weird. She's weird for that.
I'm not doing that. I'll do everything I can to avoid that, actually. But I'm so overstimulated. I'm probably gonna have a meltdown, and
So this is where the Quirky comes in.
that's gonna suck. But
This is so, like, actual cringe, girl.
you know, dealing with like my chronic pain, my weight, my neurodivergency, it can just be a lot.
Oh my god. Not the self-victimization the last freaking 3 minutes, girl. Come on. Does she have a diagnosis, girl? Like, is she a neurospicy? Girl, I got ADHD. I got it diagnosed. I got some of the worst. You should see my prescription, girl. It's bad, girl. And she's trying to be like, it's so quirky. I'm neurospicy. I'm overstimulated. Like, you're actually talking in a way that makes no fucking sense. Please stop unless you actually know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, genuinely, this is embarrassing. It's stop self-diagnosing with anything, girl. Could you have ADHD? Sure. But I think you should get properly diagnosed before you start saying you got stuff that you don't, girl.
And I'm really proud of myself to be the kind of person that's able to pick myself
Is she even on a beta blocker? That's what they give a lot of people that are neurospicy.
up and do the damn thing. Proud of myself, and I'm just gonna sit in that feeling
Hell
and
yeah.
enjoy
Let's
it.
go for a fourth time.
It was nice that I caught a couple of the interactions on camera too. I was just like recording and things happened, and
Cute. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go. I
Thank you.
feel like I had all this stuff I wanted to talk about, and by the time I got my ice and I sat down, like fucking, I'm still in my bra. Like, fuck this shit. I gotta like get ready for bed. Like, I'm done. But
Yeah.
my amethyst ring, I think, absorbed a lot of energy today and did its job.
Okay.
But I don't know if I showed this to you guys, but this is my candy aura quartz, and I held on to it during the interview a bit today, and kept it on the table in front of me
An interview,
for the majority of it.
An interview today went.
So that way
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this girl, y'all.
it wasn't like
This is probably the last video I'm gonna watch of her. This shit is so, it makes no sense, and she's really trying to make herself look like a victim. It's just weird.
fun. But it brought me a lot of comfort. It's really pretty. Look how pretty that is. You know? And tomorrow, the goal is to go to the Hello Kitty cafe, to go to the Coke store and M&M store,
Mm-hmm.
and depending on timing and energy and several other factors, if I have it in me, I probably won't, but if I do, and also the amount of Ubers, because good God, I'm gonna go with the Sphere. I also don't know how much these are gonna cost, and I'm hoping that maybe the M&M store will have some souvenirs or something.
The Sphere looks cool. I've also heard that it's like kind of overrated, but like, who wouldn't want to be encased in a giant dome movie, you know?
But yeah, okay, it's time to go nighty night. Yeah, and my phone just hit 10%. Deuces.
All right. That was something, you guys. That's probably my last Quirky Love Rosee video for a while, unless she starts producing shorter form or more interesting content, or she does something that's just, you know, or we get a wipe gate from her or something. Because, girl, enough of this. I was already getting a sense that she's trying to get people to view her as like ADHD or autistic or something. And she definitely gives weird girl vibes for sure, you know. I'll give her that, but I don't know if she's like saying things I don't necessarily even know what she's talking about, like in regards to being like overstimulated, but like having the camera out, and it feels performative, it feels weird, it doesn't feel authentic. Like, you really don't have to put your anxiety attacks on camera for people to believe that you have some sort of like learning disability, girl. It's not that serious, like, at all. Besides that, you guys, I think that's all I got to say about Miss Quirky Love Rosee. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to end the vlog right here. You guys, make sure you do something today that you'll be thankful for tomorrow. Set yourself up for success. Otherwise, you might end up like one of the girls. I mean, truly, guys, it is, you know, be proud of yourself, meet yourself where you are, and like, you know, it's totally normal and necessary to like, you know, be proud of like how far you've come. But in the same sentence, like, let's try to be humble a little bit and try our best to get things done without trying to perpetually victimize ourselves while we're doing it. You know, just, girl, go to Vegas. You don't have to go to Vegas while being overstimulated, ADHD, super morbidly obese, fat. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to like add all these labels. It's not that serious. But all right, you guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Love you. See you. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to support the channel, you can give me a like, a comment, or subscribe.